Hi everyone, welcome to the CompTIA A Plus 220-1001 Module 1. Today's lesson is Lesson 1.8, BIOS Built-in Diagnostics, Post, Error Code, and Things the Technician May Encounter. I'm your instructor, Bill Price. So today's lesson objectives, review of the postcard and the postcard errors that we talked about in a previous lesson. And also we're going to talk a little bit about built-in diagnostics tools in the motherboard. So let's begin. So as you remember from our previous lesson, we talked about the postcard. The postcard can be used to monitor the system's power on self-test or diagnose problems with it. Now, the postcode is a 2-digit hexadecimal code generated during the power on self-test. So again, you would use the postcard, say for instance, when your PC or your system unit is not booting up properly. You would plug this card in and it would display a 2-digit hexadecimal code. And you would have to look into the corresponding vendor's manual to determine what that code is actually trying to tell you. It could be a RAM issue, a hardware issue, or a problem with the board itself. So know the particular vendor of the motherboard that you're working with, and you can use this postcard to plug in and kind of determine what's going on. Now let's talk a little bit about the built-in diagnostics tests that each motherboard may have. Now, motherboard manufacturers approach this very differently. So it'll vary depending on, again, on the motherboard manufacturer that you're using. The text-based versus the UEFI will be a little bit differently. And as you can see from this slide, this is just a screenshot of a quick self-test from the UEFI type motherboard. And you can see there is a system RAM and a video RAM hardware fail error. So let's look at a couple of more examples. The screenshot on the right, you can see that this particular vendor has a full diagnostics menu that you can run tests against different hardware components. Whereas on the right, this diagnostics is just a couple, depending on the hard drive and the memory test that you can run. So again, just wanted to give you an example that this would vary depending on the manufacturer. So know, again, the manufacturer of the motherboard that you're going into so you can troubleshoot it. Okay, so let's review. Today we talked about and had a review of the postcode and the postcode errors. We talked a little bit about the built-in diagnostics tools that varying manufacturers may have in their systems. Know that these tools exist and it help you troubleshoot and overcome problems that you'll experience in the field. Okay? A great lesson. I will see you in the next lesson.